Welcome back, YouTube. This is C Schultz back with the NFL Top 10 video. It's going to be an interesting list. I'm going to go with my last 10 top 10 from last week. Chiefs, number 1. Seattle Seahawks, number 2. Number 3, the Green Bay Packers. The 4, the Indianapolis Colts. 5, the Pittsburgh Steelers. 6, the Bills. 7, the Baltimore Ravens. 8, the Cleveland Browns. 9, the Miami Dolphins. And 10, the Titans. Let me get the list situated. Let's go with number 10 of this week. The New Orleans Saints coming off a 38-3 pummel. They pummeled the Buccaneers. The pass rush was ruthless. Drew Brees played an excellent game. He's putting together an MVP season. He's playing amazing football. Same with Alvin Kamara. He's going for his 1,000 type of season. He has like over 550 receiving yards and over 500 rushing yards. He's having an incredible year. Over 1,000 all-purpose yards. They just got Michael Thomas back. They got Tre'Quan Smith. They have some good pieces. I think they're gonna be one of the best teams in the NFC coming up in these next few weeks. They're a very special team. 9, the Cleveland Browns. Let's talk about 9 and 8 because 9 and 8 was just a swap from last week because the Browns won the bye week. So and then the Dolphins looked amazing again, which that could be my dark horse team for the make it to the AFC Championship game. I can see the only team that can't beat in the AFC is the Kansas City Chiefs, in my opinion. I think they can beat all the rest of the teams in the AFC, so I think they're a dark horse candidate to make it to the AFC Championship game. Especially with Tua looking great, the defense looking like the best defense in football. They got some pieces on offense, Devontae, Preston Williams, Mike Gesicki. They don't have a running back, but if they fix that in the offseason coming up, they'll be a very great team. So hopefully they can fix that in the offseason. And Browns are still good. They're going to win this week against the Texans. 7, Steelers. Dropped them 2 spots. Not too far, but I just couldn't. Cowboys are like bad. We're bad. We have all injuries. We have no O-line. We rushed for over 100 yards on you. We have no defense. We pretty much shut you down. If it wasn't for the refs, we would have won that game. There's no doubt in my mind we would have won that game wasn't for the refs. The Steelers need to fix something, and it's not good that Big Ben's injured. He's doubtful to play against Cincy. That's a big game. It's a division game, but hopefully he can play. But I don't think he should play, even if he is gonna play. 6, the Ravens. Put them up a couple spots. I think that they're a better team than the Steelers. They outplayed the Steelers the game that they lost to them. Even though the game against the Colts, some say shouldn't have won. It changed the whole dynamic of the game. That bad controversial call. That was definitely not a pick. I don't know in what rule book that is a catch, but yeah, they screwed the Colts hard. Hopefully the Colts can bounce back after that. 5, the Colts dropped them 1 spot. I dropped them from not being a Super Bowl team because the 4 teams I have up here are going to be the Super Bowl teams, the teams that can win the Super Bowl. So 5, the Colts. I'm not going to punish them that much for that loss because they lost because the refs made a bad call. So I'm not going to just put that all on them. I'm going to put that all on the refs. They played a good game. Philip Rivers was playing a good game for that controversial pick. 4, the Seahawks. Really like the Seahawks. I had to drop them 2 spots because they did have 7 sacks, but their defense is shaky. Like they give up a lot of yards, a lot of touchdowns. And Russell Wilson can't do all of it. They need some type of help on that team because he's carrying that team super hard. It's just kind of he needs more help. 3, the Buffalo Bills, 7-2. Crazy to think that they're 7-2. They're gonna win the AFC East. They could get the first round bye. They face the Steelers this year. Josh Allen is a superstar quarterback. He's a superstar. He's a great talent. Over 400 yards, 4 touchdowns against the Seahawks. Looked amazing. Just throwing the dime. I think he had like a 70 completion percentage that game. He looked tremendous. 2, the Packers. I like the Packers. They dominated the 49ers, and they still have good defensive personnel, so they just made it look easy. So, yeah, I think the Packers, it's a season in right now. The top 2 teams would always make the Super Bowl, so I got the Packers, and obviously the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to be my number 1 for a while. I think even after this week, they're on the bye, I'm still going to put them at number 1 because they're just the best team in football. They're so talented. I don't see anyone beating them in the playoffs. I think they're going to go back-to-back easy. So let's go. Tomorrow is when I make my pick video and recap. I'll just talk about all the games, make my picks for next week. Be on the lookout for that. And let's recap my list. 10 Saints, 9 Browns, 8 Dolphins, 7 Steelers, 6 Ravens, 5 Colts, 4 Seahawks, 3 Bills, 2 Packers, 1 Chiefs. That will be the video. Have a blessed day and peace.